Number 20. Note the figure is not drawn to scale. In the triangle shown, what is the value of the cosine of x? They don't want you, whenever they say not drawn to scale, they're not wanting you to go, okay, so if I measure this part with a piece of paper and kind of fold it over here, and then I'll figure out how long this side is. No, they don't want you to do that, which you can, I think, tell this is not drawn to scale, because 11 is less than half of 28. But if you were to draw a line that same length, right there, you're like, whoa, that's more than half of that 28. So you can tell this is not drawn to scale. Now, cosine of x. What is cosine? How do we get cosine? Well, our little abbreviation that you will see over and over and over again is to help us remember that sine is opposite over hypotenuse, SOH. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, CAH. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. And what do we mean when we're saying opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse? These are all talking about right triangles, and it's talking about the lengths of sides and how they're related to the angle in question. So here it's x degrees. This angle up here, x. If I'm looking at x, what is my opposite side? It's the one across the table from x. It's like if I'm sitting here at a table and I'm looking who is sitting opposite me, they're over here. Who is sitting adjacent to me? They're next to me. They're right here. Same thing with these triangles. So here, the opposite side would be over here, the one it's looking at, and the adjacent side is the one sitting right next to it, right? They're bumping elbows at the dinner table. And the hypotenuse, which is used in both our sine and our cosine, is always going to be our longest side, and it's always going to be the one opposite the right angle. So for this, to find the cosine of this angle, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so I need to have the length of the adjacent side, which is this one. And I need to have the length of the the hypotenuse. Length of the hypotenuse, which is this one. And they've given it to us. I don't have to use Pythagorean theorem to figure out the length of this side. If it were sine or tangent, I would, because both of them require the length of the opposite side. But no, they've given it to us. They've given us the adjacent side. They've given us the hypotenuse. So the adjacent side is 11. Cosine says over hypotenuse, which is 28. 11 over 28. That's it. I almost think this one is tricky because it's simpler, especially coming off of that unit circle one. I think they're trying to suck students in and go like, you need to use Pythagorean theorem to figure out this side, and you don't. It's just 11 over 28. That's your answer. Hey guys, just a quick heads up. I've got some cool stuff coming for y'all, including a free course full of SAT tips and tricks, as well as an exhaustively complete course on everything you need to know for the SAT, both math and reading. So subscribe to the channel to get notified when that goes live. I'm also going to put it in the comments and description below as soon as it does. In the meantime, if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please let YouTube know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.